have Sherry Brown of the Sherry Brown and
Zach McReynolds.
Ooh, I had to finish that. Wanted to talk to you a little bit today about if you're writing an offer, getting ready to buy a home, what should you write the offer for? Should you go list price? Should you try to negotiate? What's your strategy at this point? And we're strategists, so it's one of our strong suits.
Yeah, and first and foremost, I'd like to say let's not base the offer on a Zestimate. At the end of the day, Zillow's pulling their information from God knows where, and it's not always reliable information anyway. So a Zestimate has nothing to do with what the value of a house is.
Absolutely. So you have to take in a lot of factors. How long has the home been on the market? Is there a lot of other offers coming in? What is the seller situation? Are they in a position where they're just going to wait for that perfect dollar amount? Or are they a little more willing and eager to get out of town? Or do they have to move for a job relocation? What's the seller's situation? And what is your motivation? Do you want to find something and close escrow in 30 days? Or do you want to play ball a little bit and go back and forth with counter offers for a couple days?
Not to mention, obviously, looking at comps is a big part of this, and ideally there was a model match that is sold and, within a good time frame to base the offer on. But if there's not an exact model match, then kind of doing that due diligence to pull comps on larger properties with similar characteristics or smaller properties and kind of then pricing up or down as an appraiser would.
Absolutely. And you definitely also want to look at, are you going to ask for furniture? Are you looking for a refrigerator, washer and dryer? Are you asking for any amenities that are not attached to the property that you'd like to include in the purchase contract? A seller is going to look at that as money they're going to have to spend when they close escrow. So if you want the refrigerator, washer, dryer, TVs, furniture, that's all stuff a seller's going to have to go out and replace and buy. So you have to keep that in mind. Right now, in the last 30 days here in Santa Clarita, 57% of sellers received list price or above when they closed escrow. So that means 57% of the buyers writing offers on homes actually went at or above list price. So you want to know the market trends in your area. You want to know the market condition. Are other buyers, are they willing to go above and beyond? You definitely want to make sure that you're staying at the same level as your competing offers.
Exactly, and not necessarily basing your offer just on what your dream purchase price or mortgage payment should be. If the house is listed for $550 and you can't go over $510, you can't write a $510 offer on if the comps support the $550 listing price just because that's all that you can afford.
And keep this in mind, when you're writing an offer, and let's say that the seller and you might be, $10,000 difference in the price. Maybe you want to go $510, the seller wants $520, you guys are really firm, no one's willing to budge. You have to be willing to lose that home for about $50 to $100 a month. That $10,000 isn't a huge difference depending on what the interest rates are on the market at that time. So are you willing to walk away from that home for $50 to $100? I will guarantee that seller will walk away for $10,000 because that's liquid cash they're not going to get. They're not going to be able to move with.
Great point.
So it's $10,000 to a seller, but it may only be $50 to $100. At the end of the day, if you're willing to walk away with the $50 to $100 difference, absolutely do it. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Don't make any rush decisions. Make sure that you really thought this out and it's a home you want to buy for the price you are paying. That's the most important.
Or, as she said, willing to walk away and find another property.
Absolutely. Hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions and want to talk a little more about different strategies we can offer and help you with, our number is 661-262-9224. Take care.
Thanks, guys.